With the NBA, what it's about, and it's a lot of pressure being the #1 pick. Regardless of how you see it, you're still the #1 pick. There's Johnson getting started early. I turn it up.
Martin kicks it out. Wilson will fire and hit from 3.
That's it. Get a defensive stop, get out and run.
Getting it ahead. Keon had the angle cut off. Here's Cam. He got it on another 3. Brooklyn starting out hot from deep.
Shots will be there because Trey is averaging 4.8 turnovers a game right now. And what that does, it opens up.
Gay wraps it out. Here's Young. Back to Gay, who flushes it down. And Jordi Fernandez will take it.
Or anything like that. With the guys who have quick hands, you make your move and you go about it. Like I had that with like Eric Snow, even Spreewell.
They're going to separate on Krejci, able to shovel it in right around, beat Krejci. Tailing in the open, Lewis and his performance yesterday. Watford connects. Nets red hot from 3 in the first, 5 of 9.
I think he's getting that confidence back now, getting that opportunity to play again.
Wilson able to wiggle to some space and finish.
Oh, fear. I still say go dunk the ball, but hey, a layup is good too.
Hawks bungled that 2-for-1 opportunity by not cleanly catching it in the corner. So now the Nets can hold for a final shot here. Here's Watford. Watford's floater is short, knocked out of bounds. 2.5 seconds to operate for Atlanta. Niang gets it in. Young gets it off. And that'll do it for the first. Niang gets it in. Young gets it off. And that'll do it for the first. Time rejection from Okongwu.
Onyeka, he's undersized big, but he has great timing, his ability to rebound, his help side.
All right.
Willis made sure you got his rebounds, and he kept great shot there by Wilson, but he kept.
95-88 was the score in that game. You had 51 of the 95. Krejci buries the 3, and the Hawks have climbed.
Drawing contact, and you get defenders out of position. Ooh, tough make.
Dyson Daniels able to finish through the contact. Look out, there's that man, Dyson Daniels, steal number 4, and flushes it down on the other end. Timeout taken. You can see Jordi Fernandez saying to us, they don't know how it feels when you jump and turn in the air.
At that speed.
Wilson hops into a drive, flings it out for Watford, 2 to shoot. Watford lays it in.
It's like we talked about earlier.
Still frustrated. Here's Daniels dashing down the floor. Feeds Okongwu, can't hit the 3. Atlanta was trying to rush into a 2-for-1. Trae Young came around to steal that telegraph pass. Young on a 3, he got it. Boy, the Nets just very 7 of them in the second. Johnson speeding down the floor, gets denied by Okongwu. And that'll end the first half. Atlanta finishes on a 13-2 run, and Cam Johnson is still heated about that overturned, would have been 4-point play.
And that Shammond Williams ends up getting a three out of it, so we got more points out of it, but still, like it still bothers me.
Martin buries the 3 at a good time, especially this time of year. Here's Daniels giving it up. Rizachet knocking it down along 2 for Zachary.
Because what I'm saying is, like, your body naturally is going to kick that way when you're coming off that fast. Right? I know he's been so frustrated, and he was trying to hold it in, and he got it.
Giving it up, Keon able to keep his balance and finish.
Great body control, absorb the contact.
Keon Johnson whips it up the floor. Martin Euros in and finishes. Tyrese Martin, a strong take. Here's Young. Can't bank it in. Daniels, and that's a goal.
So I know they're trying to correct.
And finish. Keon Johnson soaring in for the slam. What a putback from Keon Johnson.
And he had his hands up like, hey, the lower.
Shea able to spin and serve it in.
Footwork.
Yeah, they've done Suggs and
Yeah. And he was their heartbeat defensively. And then he picked up just like offensively as well for a while. And
in what's obviously been a tough season, wins and loss-wise for the team, has played his heart out, night in, night out, as Lewis hits the three.
plays and assists, and you can bait him into turnovers as well because he's not afraid to test the waters or just.
Keon Johnson got stood up by Young, trying to out-physical him. Johnson floats it in with the left hand. Keon Johnson with 4. Beekman, 5 to shoot, 3-second difference game in shot clock. Johnson a 3. He got it.
Great ball movement as an open shot, but we call it good to great. The good shot turns into a great shot.
Man, can't float it in. Big fit.
As an open shot, but we call it good to great. The good shot turns into a great shot.
Man, can't float it in. Big fit. Hawks build a 10-point lead to the third. Nets have now a race. Day'Ron Sharpe flips it in the first lead of the second half for Brooklyn.
It's hard for a call, but it's a great feeling the ball is going in as well.
Man, step back jumper smooth. Even in the third, Martin attacks, dishes, Sharpe finishes.
I mean, you gotta love the basket. If it's not there, let me get off the ball to somebody that's open.
26 assists for Brooklyn as Niang softly tosses that in. Martin harassed by man. Martin able to pizza pie it in under duress. Young on the other end reverses it home.
Of the defense to ball movement. Guys are just moving the ball and it's finding the open guy.
Daniels finishes on the other end. Assist number 10 for Trey. Keon Johnson. Back to Cam. Deep 3. You bet.
There you go. Got his feet set on that one.
Time. Couldn't finish it. Keon, no. Claxton, How about that one? Finally a whistle after a smorgasbord of opportunity to shoot. Young fakes the 3. The floater is good. Trae Young with 28 points, 11 assists.
And he has such a soft gets 2 feet into the paint.
Johnson again.
But the difference in he gets his feet set under control as opposed to rushing earlier because he was boiling. The blood was boiling a little bit because of the fouls. Now he's kind of under control, settled in. He's knocking these down.
Johnson, here's Claxton bouncing out. Keon fakes the 3, attacks. Claxton there for the follow.
And there again, when you...
Johnson, here's Claxton bouncing out. Keon fakes the 3, attacks. Claxton there for the follow.
And there again, when you...
Young. Niang, they need it. Back iron it off. Johnson the rebound, and Jordy for... Nets will let the shot clock wind. Krejci trying to trap. Keon Johnson lays it in. And the lead is 10 for a 7-0 run over the last minute 15.
Oh, nice pass.
When it looked like Atlanta was storming back as Okongwu finishes.
Their rhythm, get their feet set. It's hard.
Young dancing, kicking, Daniels had it blocked. Claxton from behind. How about the way that for Atlanta got to move quickly? Trae Young is not. Here's Young. Wow, bounced it through Claxton's legs.
You know what they call that?
Yes, I do. Young couldn't finish quickly. Trae Young is not. Here's Young. Wow, bounced it through Claxton's legs.
You know what they call that?
Yes, I do. Young couldn't finish it. Martin dribbles it across. And Brooklyn with a come-from-behind win against the Hawks. 122-114 the final.